Welcome into the 2017 Women's MIAA Bowling Championships in Kansas City, Kansas at Kansas City Bowl. Pleased to be joined by Sara Strickland, the event manager here for the MIAA Bowling Championships. Sara, this is the inaugural year of the championships here. Tell us a little bit about the event and how it got its start.
Well, I think we started with KC Bowl about 3 years ago, and we've evolved the sport over time since I was a player for Central Missouri and now transitioning into the event manager role for the last several years. It's just been a really great thing to watch the growth of the sport over time, and just now seeing the conference tournament come to life it's been a lot of fun to add that extra layer for the players to have something to come out and compete for, and have that recognition of an all-conference team, and just seeing that at the local level for the conference and being able to grow that up and be part of it at the national level is just a lot of fun.
And certainly the MIAA has been really prestigious as far as women's bowling, and now that they have their own tournament, this is kind of a cherry on the top, but basically go out there and say that the MIAA and women's bowling, it's where it's at.
Right, it's a force to be reckoned with, and you certainly have some of the top level talent here in our conference, and just like I said, giving them that opportunity to come out and show what they're capable of, and then be able to take that as a momentum builder into the national competition as being selected for the postseason national tournament. It's just, it gives that extra meaning for them to be able to come out and say, you know what, this is important, this is fun, and this is really going to help us be successful at the national level as well.
One day down and still one more to go. What can we expect tomorrow at the Sunday's championship?
I really like the Baker format that we're using for the match play throughout the bracket double elimination format. I think it really forces the team to build off of one another, and you really see some of that momentum and the excitement in this format. And I think as we progress throughout the event and we start having more on the line and that conference title within reach, you really start to see some excitement and a lot of enthusiasm from the spectators and the players themselves. So
should be great action tomorrow here for the 2017 Women's MIAA Bowling Championships. For the MIAA Network, I'm Jason Katz.
Right, NCAA bowlers, fans, spectators, and players. We're going to get started with your afternoon session. We'd like to take a minute to recognize our all-conference awards for the season. So we're going to post the full release on the MIAA website later today, so you can check that out for second team and honorable mention awards. So we do want to recognize and have medals for the first team. So if your name is called, please join us up here to receive your medal and to have a picture taken. From McKendree University, Sara Willie. From McKendree University, Taylor Bailey.
Okay, thank you.
From McKendree University, Lauren Pate. And from McKendree University, Brianna Clemmer. And rounding out the first team all MIAA conference from Central Missouri, Katie Furs. We'll do a quick picture and we'll follow that with our special awards. Congratulations, ladies. Now we would like to recognize the MIAA Coach of the Year. And that goes to Ms. Shannon O'Keefe from McKendree University. Congratulations, Shannon. And for our MIAA Freshman of the Year, from McKendree, that goes to Brianna Clemmer. And for our MIAA Bowler of the Year, it is a clean sweep from Brianna Clemmer.
Welcome into the 2017 MIAA Women's Bowling Championships here in Kansas City, Kansas at Kansas City Bowl. Please be joined by MIAA Freshman of the Year, MIAA Bowler of the Year, Brianna Clemmer. Brianna, congratulations. Tell us a little bit about the awards.
Well, I mean, for Bowler of the Year, I guess you have to work obviously really hard to accomplish your goals, and for the team also. So it's a huge accomplishment to get Bowler of the Year, and I'm truly grateful to get it. For Freshman of the Year, I mean, there's so many great girls here that could win the award, and I'm really grateful again to win it and be able to get a clean sweep. So
now you guys had a great regular season. 4 out of the 5 first-team bowlers were from McKendree. Talk about your teammates and just the great season you guys had overall.
Well, my teammates are amazing, and they not only push me to be the best bowler that I can be, but we push each other to be the best players and people on and off the lanes. And we've had a great season, especially going into nationals. We've really, I think, dominated this season and made a name for ourselves like Shannon and Brian have previous years. So really excited for nationals. So.
Talk about playing for Coach Shannon a little bit, someone who has a great bowling resume herself. What does she bring to the table?
Shannon honestly brings everything. Shannon is a great coach, she's a great person, and she's a mom to all of her players, and she's an inspiration, and she makes me work harder to be a better person and player every day. And sorry, I'm gonna get emotional, but she's amazing in every aspect of her life and our lives.
All right, Brianna, we'll leave you with this. You've got one more day left here for the MIAA Conference Championships. What do you guys need to do specifically to be able to come away with the title this weekend?
Fill frames and to be energetic and to get into it. Like we're really scary when we get into it, and just fill frames and be ourselves and work hard.
There you have it, Brianna Clemmer, MIAA Bowler of the Year, joining us here at KC Bowl in KCK for the 2017 MIAA Women's Bowling Championships. For the MIAA Network, I'm Jason Katz. Welcome into the 2017 MIAA Women's Bowling Championships here at KC Bowl in Kansas City, Kansas. Please be joined by Coach of the Year, Shannon O'Keefe from McKendree University. Shannon, congratulations on the award. Tell us about the great season you guys had.
Thank you so much. Well, it really starts with the girls. You know, you have to have girls that believe and buy into what you're teaching them, and that have the work ethic to want to be the best that they can be. And so any accolades that I may receive, it's because I have great kids.
Now, you guys had a great overall season, 12 out of 15 tournaments. You guys placed in the top 5. Talk about just the team overall from, day one to now here at the MIAA Championships.
They're so strong. And they have this belief that anything is possible, and they push each other, and that's the really great thing. Our team is extremely talented depth-wise. We don't have one senior on this squad, and so every year new freshmen come in and they're trying to take the spots of the returners, and so they just push each other, and it starts day one, it starts in the gym, all of it.
You mentioned one freshman in particular. I'm thinking of as Brianna Clemmer, MIAA Bowler of the Year. Talk about how special of a bowler she is.
She has had one of probably the best youth careers coming into college prior to us getting her. We've known her for several years through the Junior Team USA program. She was one of the, as soon as she was old enough for us to talk to, she was a first call for me, and she has made such an incredible impact on our team, not only having such an incredible youth career coming into college, but she's just very calm, and she just brings this whole other level to the game. So
you mentioned Team USA. Not only are you a competitor for the team, obviously, your husband as well is with the junior team. Talk about just the relationship that you guys have, your family, with Team USA Bowling.
Team USA has been extremely near and dear to our hearts. I'm now in my 13th straight year with Team USA, and I remember the very first time that I actually had mentioned to my husband that I wanted to try out for the team, that I was thinking it would just be a one-year thing and how amazing it would be to be a part of it. And there's nothing better than representing your country, doing what you love to do, and being able to win at the world level and hear your national anthem play in another country. There's really nothing like it, and it's hard for me to not want to be on the team, which is 13 years running. And so with all these young guns coming up through the ranks and wanting my spot, it keeps pushing me. And now Brian, having the opportunity to take over Junior Team USA as a head coach, he's been part of the program for years as an assistant coach, and so it was always kind of that pie in the sky, that dream job for him, because he just loves working with the youth, which is why college coaching was so appealing to us. And so now he has the opportunity to coach the best kids in the country at the world level. It's pretty incredible.
Now, gearing up for this weekend, you've got a great championship Sunday coming up, but obviously you've got one more round here to beat Central Missouri to get into that final. What does your team have to do to be able to come away with a championship this weekend?
The most important thing is that they stay true to themselves. They don't look too far ahead. They take each shot one shot at a time, not even one frame at a time, but one shot at a time. And then they just believe in themselves and try not to look too far ahead. I think a lot of times you can start sabotaging yourself if you look too far ahead. And so just stay in the moment.
Coach, thank you for the time. We appreciate it. And congratulations again, Shannon O'Keefe, Coach of the Year for the 2017 MIAA Women's Bowling Championships. For the MIAA Network, I'm Jason Katz.